Hello everyone, yeah, it's just John back in the car, finished the round and everything, packing me clubs up and everything like that now. Absolutely exhausted, and you missed, sorry, the phone cut out. I didn't realise how long it took me for me round. It took over, well, quite a long time actually. It took about 3 hours and 45 minutes, something like that, I don't know. But it cut out on the 17th before I dropped and did my little pitch shot and everything, and I got a 6 on that hole. I pitched out 2 putted and got a 6. The 18th, I went on the 18th, hit a bloody good drive. Still left with 169 yards into the pin. I hit it slightly to the right, got it over the bunkers and everything. Wasn't on the green, off to the side. Pitched it about 12 foot away from the flag. Missed the putt and 2 putted for a 5. And I've come out with it. I've come out of it. Believe it or not, I've come out with 93. 21 over, which is a bloody good effort considering the wind was strong today. There was a couple of holes I messed up. To be honest, I didn't even feel as if I played that bad golf, and I've come to the conclusion, like with Rick Shields today, not quite as bad as him, but I've come to the conclusion that a few extra yards, an extra like 30-40 yards off the tee box, it does matter. 40 yards off the tee box, it's a big difference. The white tee is 6,441 yards, right? And off the whites is 6,845. So I've got off 404 yards more than what I did the last time, and that's 404 yards. 404 divided by 20. So you're averaging 25-30 yards more per, I mean, like for example, the first hole, instead of 384 it's 415. Second hole 177 instead of 146. Then there's other holes where it really matters, like the par 3s mattered. 194 instead of 173. 545 instead of 505. 414 instead of 382. So, you know, it makes a big difference. Any holes for me over 400 yards, you're asking a lot out of me. And there was a hell of a lot of holes there. Virtually all of them, except 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. There was all of them except 4 holes on the par 4s that were over 400 yards. So you're asking quite a fair bit out of us. And now I know what Rick Shields is like. When I was having like approach shots in 180 yards, 190 yards, that's Rick Shields' equivalent of 230, 240 yards. And some of the par 4s, I was hitting them bloody great shots, and I was still having pitches onto the greens and stuff, and it was frustrating me. And the 17th, I had 180 yards into the green, and I just said to myself, 188 yards, and I just tried to rip a 4 hybrid as hard as I could, and I hit it well. I just hit it off to the right, and I think Rick Shields was hitting these drives well. He was just he's doing the same thing. I did a Rick Shields there, and I just tried to blitz it onto the green, because you're asking too much of yourself. Very difficult. I'm happy to come out with a 93, to be honest, a 21 over, and I know now how Rick feels. He went 15 over 900 yards more than me. Yeah, 900 yards more than me. So I know exactly how Rick feels. That was my equivalent of what Rick Shields went through. And I've come out of it absolutely exhausted, mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, and I reckon he'd be the same. Very tough and demanding to say to yourself, you're not going to get on a par 4. You can't do it. You can't just say, I'll just lay up. You're going to go for it. You're going to go for it, and that's exactly what I've done. And yeah, I'm glad that I come off at the finish with 21 over. I had a target in my mind that says, well, off the whites today, if I have a shot a hole with the wind, because it's strong winds, I've done well. So 21 over is not too bad, but there was the putting on a few holes, I think, was my only big fault. I don't actually think, apart from that par 3 where I lost the ball, it was me putting that it was the putting on the greens. I just couldn't quite work the greens out. There were 10.4 on the stomp meter, I said. And that's coming near PGA standard. They're very quick greens for the winter, and I just, at our level, when you're not used to them, you can't really adapt to it. But no, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the challenge more today. I've really enjoyed it. It's just the last 4 or 5 holes, mentally I was just exhausted. And you could tell at the finish I was cursing and swearing at myself. Well, I wasn't swearing. In my mind I was cursing and swearing because I was hitting good shots and I wasn't getting rewarded for them. I wasn't on the green, or I was having extremely long putts, and that's exactly what happened to Rick Shields, and I know exactly what he feels like now. And it is a totally different course going off the whites than it is the yellows, and with having the wind was a big factor. Going off to the side, it got me ball on the island hole and took it straight over to the left. The wind's a big factor, and last time I played there was no wind. This time the wind was a big factor, so yeah. I'm just glad I did it. I'm just glad I did it. That's Rockliffe done. Hopefully the minus might work. It doesn't matter about the match play situation. If you want to really know, I ended up -7. So yeah, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just glad I got out there and I'm glad I did it. So yeah, this is John from John Golf Channel. Rockliffe done. Again, I don't think I'll be doing that for a while now, because the yellows is a little bit too easy and yet the whites is a little bit too hard. But I will do it again in a few weeks' time. I'll do exactly the same thing off the white and see if I can do better. See if I can do better next time. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye.